Here's my review of WWE Fastlane 2016. Overall grade, gonna give it a C. I felt like, in terms of me watching the show as a viewer, there was enough to keep me entertained for the 3 hours we got. However, I will not be watching it again. I see no reason to watch this show more than once. It's funny, when I look back on my preview and I predicted pretty much, I'm going to say, except for the R-Truth versus Curtis Axel match. Why was that on there? I don't know why. But for the most part, 100% predictions. Got them all right. Every match that happened, I predicted the right outcome. And I'm proud of myself for that. Not really, but good enough, I suppose. But it's just, it disappoints me that the WWE is choosing to once again ignore the fans and give them a main event that honestly they just do not want. 3 years in a row. 3 years. No, I take that back. Let's see. 2013 was The Rock versus John Cena. Twice in a lifetime. Year one. The next year was Batista versus Randy Orton, which got changed to Daniel Bryan in a triple threat, or Daniel Bryan versus Triple H. And then we got the triple threat main event. But initially, it was just Batista versus Randy Orton. Number 3, last year, was Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, which got changed to Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. And this year, a match that could have been a really good main event match for WrestleMania. But because of terrible booking, terrible storytelling, and overall just laziness, Triple H versus Roman Reigns, 4 in a row, 4 matches in a row. 4 main events at WrestleMania in a row that fans do not want to see. It's all over Twitter, guys. My fan poll has like over 200 votes right now, and everybody's saying thumbs down to Fastlane. People are saying, fuck WrestleMania 32, fuck the main event at least. People are pissed. People are not happy with the WWE once again telling them, sorry guys, this is our guy. We're going to push him whether you like it or not. It's just stupid. It's dumb. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. What is the logic here? Why are we going with Roman Reigns? Is it because of the look? Is it because we're scared to push people like Ambrose or, some of the indie talent because they can't hang? Or maybe this is reminiscent of what happened with Daniel Bryan. They're scared that they can't handle the schedule. They're scared that if they invest in someone like a Dean Ambrose, he'll get hurt or, he'll end up quitting like a CM Punk. I think the bad stigmas we've gotten from a Daniel Bryan being injured and then a CM Punk leaving, walking out of them, has forced the WWE to completely push away their own fan base. Because the fan base is telling them, we want this guy, we want this guy, and we want this guy. Yet the WWE continues to tell their audience, nope, you're getting Roman Reigns. Deal with it. And they always lose. They always lose. If Roman Reigns goes to WrestleMania, and he's going to beat Triple H, Triple H isn't going to beat Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is going to beat Triple H. He's going to get the big celebration with The Rock and the Usos and the Samoan Dynasty, fireworks, confetti. Oh my God, he conquered it all. He silenced the critics. It's not going to go over very well. It didn't go over well tonight. He got booed loudly. Now, notice that they turned down the volume of the audience. The house volume, the house mics, they turned them down as the crowd got louder and louder. Oh, and I love that he got fireworks at the end. Yeah, fireworks for Roman Reigns. Woo! It's clear that he is given special treatment, that they want him to be the next John Cena. And what disappoints me is what they're doing to Roman Reigns is hurting him a lot more than it's hurting him. I mean, it's hurting him a lot more than it's helping him. It's not helping him. It isn't. It's not helping him at all. Let's just get to the review. Let me just talk about what's happening with the show first, and then I'll get more into the end, the main event later. So, match by match. The pre-show started off with the United States Championship, 2 out of 3 falls. Alberto Del Rio versus Kalisto. Really good match. And this match was so good, might be because of the commentary. Mauro Ranallo was on commentary, and damn, night and day. Night and day. The commentary for the pre-show match was far superior than the commentary for the main show. I don't know why they didn't just keep Mauro on commentary. He would have helped the show, absolutely. But whatever. This match was great, though. Really good match. I'm confused at why this was on the pre-show. I'm going to assume they didn't anticipate their match being this good. I'm going to assume that's the case. But these two went out there and had a really good 2 out of 3 falls match. And came down to the wire. Kalisto beats Del Rio. Proud of that decision. I'm happy Kalisto retains. And I look forward to seeing what he does at WrestleMania. We get into the main card. We have Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch versus Tamina and Naomi. Solid Divas match. Didn't really hate it. I enjoyed it for the most part. Crowd fell in love with. They got behind Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. You know, baby faces did their thing and heels did their thing. And that's cool. Sasha Banks and Becky win. Not much else to say about it. Just a solid Divas match, which is more than I can ask for nowadays. It's good to have good Divas matches on the main roster now compared to what we had years ago. The Intercontinental Championship match. Dolph Ziggler versus Kevin Owens. Listen. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this match was bad. Because it wasn't. I think these two actually had a pretty good match. The problem, and I keep saying this, the problem is I've seen it too many times. What is this? Their 12th match? Way too many matches. You know, you can have a great song, but if you have that great song played over and over and over again, eventually you get sick of it. And for me, I'm watching this match, and in my head, I'm telling myself, you know, this is a good match, but I can't get into it. I can't get into it. I didn't get into it because I've seen it so many times before. I couldn't get into it. It happened. It was there. Owens retains his championship. Congratulations. He can go on to fight AJ Styles or maybe Sami Zayn. We'll have to see what happens. But that's all I got to say about that. And then we get this stupid 6-man tag. Ryback, Big Show, and Kane versus the Wyatt family, or Braun Strowman, Eric Rowan, and Luke Harper with Bray Wyatt on the outside. It was a boring match. Piss poor match. I spent more time on Twitter than watching the match itself. But then we get to the ending, where we see Ryback hit the shell shock on Luke Harper. Or was it Eric Rowan? He pinned either Harper or Eric Rowan. The Wyatt family lost. Again. Why? What was the point of having the Wyatt family lose? And if the idea, here's my thing. If the idea is to do Bray Wyatt versus Brock Lesnar, they're doing a piss poor job of making him look like a legitimate opponent against Lesnar. Piss poor job. I mean, for Christ's sake, they should have annihilated Big Show, Kane, and Ryback. But no, it makes no sense. You're telling me that the Wyatt family could take out Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, but can't beat Ryback, Big Show, and Kane. I don't get it. What are they trying to do with the Wyatt family? Like, why are they there? What is up with the WWE pushing and then cooling off on the Wyatt family? So what? We're only going to make them look strong when it's convenient. When it's not convenient, oh, well, they'll lose. Like, what is going on here? I don't understand what they're doing with the Wyatt family. I would never understand what they're doing with the Wyatt family. I don't. All I'm going to say is I hate the fact that they lost this match. And I hate the fact that they're going to go into WrestleMania with no momentum. None. So now we had to build them right back up when all you have to do is just continue to make them look strong. You don't have to cool them off, de-push them, and then re-push them when it matters. Just make them look strong. I'm not saying have them win every single match. Make them look strong. But I'm just preaching to the freaking choir. Who cares, right? Divas Championship match. Brie Bella and Charlotte had a pretty decent match. Brie Bella did her thing out there. She had the best match she could possibly have against Charlotte. Great effort. I really can't say anything else about it. And I won't. I'm going to give respect to Brie where respect is deserved. I could tell she was putting a lot into that match. I could tell she did her best. And I think the crowd sensed it as well. So it would be an asshole thing of me to rip this match apart. And it doesn't deserve to be ripped apart anyways. All I'm just going to say is decent match. Charlotte retains, which was the right decision. Charlotte doesn't need to lose that championship belt. I guess she's going to go into WrestleMania as champion and will drop it to either Sasha Banks or Becky Lynch. We will see. AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho. Really good match. The only issue I had with it was Chris Jericho kicking out of the Styles Clash. Why did they have Chris Jericho kick out of the Styles Clash? Why? I'm not going to make a big deal about it because he still beat Chris Jericho with the calf crusher. But if I'm not mistaken, this was the second time he used the Styles Clash, second, third time. Was it the right time to have Chris Jericho kick out of it? I don't know. I don't think it was. Nitpick, but at the same time, it does get me a little bit concerned. Anyways, AJ Styles beat Chris Jericho in their rubber match. Good match. Chris Jericho shaking his hand at the end. I don't think that was necessary. I guess this means the feud is over with. I don't know. It just feels kind of... And the reason why I say that is because I feel like there is a lot more. There's much more they could have gotten out of this feud. And I felt like we just barely even reaped the rewards of it. So we'll see. Maybe they will do one more match at WrestleMania. We'll see how that goes. I just kind of feel like if it ends here, it just... it's just like, all right. It's just like, okay, whatever. Really, it just... whatever. Okay, and then we get to the last hour. This last hour. Oh my God. Let's talk about this Edge and Christian cutting edge Peep Show segment with the New Day. So the stuff with the New Day and Edge and Christian, really enjoyed it. Really cool. Good banter back and forth. They played off of each other. Love the jokes from Edge. Love the jokes from Christian. Love the jokes from the New Day. I was digging it. And I know people were predicting or calling that Enzo Amore and Big Cass would debut in this segment, which would have been amazing, by the way. But you know what? Even if they didn't, if they would have kept it the New Day and Edge and Christian, fine. You know, would it still be pointless? Maybe, but I would have at least enjoyed it. The moment the League of Nations came out, I was done. That's where I went, okay, we just jumped the gun. Let's end this. And then it kept going, and then it kept going, and it just went off the rails. And then Edge and Christian and New Day start dropping bombs on the League of Nations, tearing them apart on the microphone. And then it ends with New Day and Edge and Christian mocking the League of Nations. So is the New Day faces now, or are they faces for a segment? What's going on? I just let that segment go on. I let that segment telling myself, why did I watch that? It's funny because I went into it going, man, this is a good segment. And at the end of it, I'm just like, what was the point of this? There was no point. Oh, we got to hype up that Edge and Christian show on the network. And then nothing is as pointless as this next match. Why is R-Truth fighting Curtis Axel? What the fuck? Guys, let me just say this. So, this show had R-Truth and Curtis Axel. And then after the main event, we had 15 extra minutes. Why not just move the United States Championship into the main card? I don't understand why the United States Championship was kicked off on the pre-show, onto the pre-show, when this match, R-Truth versus Curtis Axel, should have been the pre-show, and then the United States Championship could have just filled up the time. I don't get the booking of this show. I don't understand the placement of these matches. I don't understand the structure of this card. I don't understand what they were going for with Fastlane. I don't at all. All the champions retained, and I just kind of feel like it came and went. R-Truth lost to Curtis Axel, and I'm guessing this is going to set up the debut of the Golden Truth. This stable between Goldust and R-Truth. It's a huge ripoff of Booker T and Goldust. Huge ripoff. Massive ripoff. Not even a good ripoff. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. At first, I was okay with it. And then the more I watch the segments, they're not even trying to make something original. This is literally a ripoff of Booker T and Goldust. We come full circle to the main event. The main event match itself was a good match. I'm not going to take anything away from the quality of the match. Brock Lesnar needs to get him a cup. He needs to get him a cup to protect himself, because every time he gets hit with a low blow, he is out of commission. What is the deal with him and low blows? And I know low blows hurt everybody, unless you're a woman. But low blows hurt everybody. But Lesnar at this point should be anticipating low blows. Get yourself a cup, bro. Get yourself a cup. But, good match. Crowd was massively behind Ambrose. And they were booing the hell out of Reigns. And the commentary didn't say anything about it. You know they were scared to say something about it. You know they were scared. And Lesnar was tearing them up. He was beating the fuck out of both of them. And the end of it, man. At the end of it, Ambrose, you know, had the best spots, got the biggest reactions. You know, used the chair, took advantage of the fact that it was no disqualification. But he ate the pin. He ate the pin. They used Ambrose as a way to protect Roman Reigns. That's what it was. It was Ambrose and Lesnar throughout this entire buildup They got fans invested into Ambrose just so they can blindside them at Roman Reigns. And here comes Triple H. Here's what really pissed me off. Here comes Triple H, smiling, gets into the ring, and he's face to face with Roman Reigns. What the fuck? What the flying fuck? You did all of this work to get the belt off of Roman Reigns. You did all of this. All of this. You spent the entire month getting the belt off of him. Now all of a sudden, Stephanie gives him an opportunity. He wins the opportunity, and you're okay with it? What the? Seriously, I don't. Oh my God. Do they not understand how this storyline makes absolutely no sense? Again, WrestleMania 32 is right around the corner. And you would think they would do everything in their power to make sure that the main event had every corner, had every aspect, had everything covered. Without a shadow of a doubt, they were going to give us the match that fans wanted to freaking see, to sell out that arena, 105,000 seats. And yet the WWE, once again, showing us that they don't care. They have no intention on giving the fans what they want, on giving the fans a match that they can sink their teeth into. They have every intention on making the match they want to have and pushing the guy they want to push with no storyline, with no reason to care about him. And you know what's going to happen? They're going to throw some bells and whistles into this. The Rock's going to be special guest referee. Maybe Daniel Bryan will be special guest referee. I don't know. They're going to have Shawn Michaels in the corner of Triple H. Or you know what? No. We're going to have The Rock in the corner of Roman Reigns. Shawn Michaels in the corner of Triple H. Daniel Bryan as a special guest referee. And then Roman Reigns is going to be poor by Daniel Bryan. The fans are going to have to like him because Daniel Bryan puts him over. It's so stupid. And they're not even looking past WrestleMania. They're just looking towards WrestleMania. And they're not even thinking about, like, the reaction he's going to get. I don't think they care. I really don't think they care about the idea of 105,000 fans. Not even that. They might not even break the record now. But an entire arena of wrestling fans booing Roman Reigns out of the arena. I don't get it. They fucked it up. Once again, they fucked up the main event of WrestleMania. 4 years in a row. 4 years in a row. We're getting a main event that we don't want. Now, luckily, WrestleMania 30 was changed the last second, and WrestleMania 31 had a surprise entrant from Seth Rollins. There is no Seth Rollins. Ain't no way Bryan or CM Punk are coming back. I don't know what they're going to do now. I think we're stuck, guys. I think we're stuck with Roman Reigns and Triple H. And quite frankly, I'm not just... it's just funny at this point. It's hilarious the more I think about it because I shouldn't be shocked. I shouldn't. The WWE is going to do whatever the hell they want because they're making money. They're making money in spite of the fans not being happy. The masses being happy. And what's even sadder, WrestleMania will probably still sell out in spite of fans not being happy. Man, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. And quite frankly, at this point, whatever happens to them at WrestleMania, good or bad, they deserve it. And I feel sorry for Roman Reigns. I feel so sorry for him. Because unlike John Cena, who has the ability to turn a crowd on its head, who has the ability to work with the crowd. Reigns cannot do what John Cena does. Reigns cannot work with a crowd that turns on him. Reigns will sink. Reigns will not work very well. It's not going to work. WWE thinks this is going to be a great moment for Roman Reigns. Guys, it's not. It's not going to work for him. But what do I know? I'm just a wrestling fan. Massive, massive disappointment. Overall, solid show in terms of the wrestling quality. But the booking hurt it. Hype for WrestleMania 32 wasn't really all that high to begin with. It was, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, it was at a 6. I was like, all right, I'm going to watch it. It just went down to a 4. Now I'm just like, do I really want to watch WrestleMania? Do I really want to watch WrestleMania? Jesus Christ. I mean, give me your thoughts about this. How do you feel about it? Are you okay with it? Some of you are going to say, well, I knew Roman Reigns was winning anyway, so I'm not surprised. You know what, guys? When you're a wrestling fan like me, and you want the best for WWE, and you see opportunities pop up, you want them to take advantage of those opportunities, and you want them to make the most out of it. You want them to take pride in their work. You want them to put on the best shows possible and not just scrape by making change for the moment and long-term suffer the consequences. And that's what I want. And right now, Roman Reigns as a babyface is not going to work. I see the ending coming. Roman Reigns beats Triple H. The Rock celebrates with the Usos in the Samoan Dynasty. Fireworks. Vince McMahon's out there to give him a hug. Oh my God, you're the new face of the WWE. It's not going to work. It's not. It's not. And this storyline makes no sense. But you know what? Maybe it's just me. You know, again, this might be a time, once again, where your boy Alyx, man, maybe I'm the one out of touch. Maybe I'm the one that doesn't understand. Maybe I'm the one that needs to just step back and let fans be happy. Maybe that's what it is. But I don't think it is. But give me your thoughts down below about Fastlane. What's your grade of the show? What's your favorite match? How'd you feel about it? Again, give it a C. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys tomorrow night for my Raw review. Your boy Alyx, man, signing off. Peace.